Well, after a long break, time to start videoing again. So we're a couple of weeks away from Christmas, and it's a beautiful day here in Melbourne, and down on the street there's some activity which we're going to go and have a look at shortly. So our car is getting ripped to bits at the back. The guy actually said, don't come and have a look while we're doing this work. But I'm going to. I need to film it. So we're having a tow bar fitted because tomorrow we go and pick up our brand new caravan. Ta-da! So that's big news for us. 9 months ago we sold the motorhome we had in New Zealand, and we always planned to replace it, and we decided to give a caravan a go, just in terms of the flexibility that you get with the vehicle when you've unhooked it to go off and do other things. We found it a bit difficult packing up the motorhome every time we wanted to go driving to go somewhere, and hopefully you'll agree with me that the caravans that you can get over here, the sort of semi and off-road versions, are pretty funky. So we will be seeing that tomorrow when I go and collect it. But in the meantime, let's go and have a look at what's going on downstairs. I know you said I shouldn't come and look, but I can't resist it.
That's already done.
So it isn't just a tow bar that's getting fitted. There's an electronic connection for a brake controller to operate the brakes in the caravan, because it's going to weigh over 3 tons, the van, when it's loaded up, so it needs supplementary brakes, and there's a controller that enables you from the driving position to control just how much brakes are coming on the van. And there's also going to be a connection to charge the battery in the caravan from the car when you're driving. And there's an electronic stability control in the van that's also connected up to the car system. And then in the front here, we're going to have a supplementary monitor for the rear view camera in the van, which is going to sort of sit here. So that's got to be wired in too. So quite a bit of work in addition just to the tow bar. The scene of decimation doesn't actually look as bad as I thought it might at this point.
Just wait and take the passenger seat out.
Okay. And this is the grunty tow bar to pull 3.5 tons. Gee, that's going to take about... How much do they weigh?
Yeah, they're pretty heavy.
Yeah.
You hope so, though. Yeah.
That's going to use up some of my load capacity. Oh yeah, this is getting more serious now. It's quicker in the Formula One, isn't it?
Yeah. You tried it, mate.
Don't worry, I'll fast forward through this so it makes it look as though it's going really quick.
Your car's definitely been apart before. Someone's had a go at this one. Okay.
Ta-da! Okay. Well, these guys aren't hanging around. Don't think you've even been here 30 minutes and the tow bar's going on.
Tow bar's the quick part, it's everything else that takes the time.
Yeah.
This is the easy part.
Right. So how many of these do you try and get done in a day?
We were our second big job for the day.
Yeah.
We've done one very similar to this morning.
Yeah.
We've got another 2 bars to do after this. So.
Just straight bars?
Yeah.
Right. I thought they'd finished dismantling, but now the front seats come out.
All that just to get to a battery.
Right.
Crazy.
So the battery's there?
Yeah, underneath this there's a main power block. Which is where I'm going to get all my power from.
So if there's any issue with the battery, you got to take the seat out.
95% sure your battery's under the driver's side, but that's your main power bank there.
Wow. Okay, so the tow bar fitting's been going about an hour now, so let's go and see what progress has been made.
Brake control dial is all mounted, we'll have a look at that. There you go, all mounted up there on the dash.
Oh, yep. Okay. So here's the brake controller. And I guess the unit's going under here
Down
somewhere.
the back.
Oh, down the back.
Down the back.
Okay.
The camera lens ran through as well. I've just got to find power source for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm seeing parts of the vehicle. Hopefully I never see again.
That's it.
So how much longer do you reckon?
That one's my tail.
Huh. I'm going to start counting the cash.
Oh, it'll be a bit longer than that.
I don't know, there's quite a bit to catch.
I know there's
Yeah.
a bit there, but
Yeah.
it'll be a bit longer than that.
Yeah. Okay, time to leave them to it. Okay, I can see that they've put the front seat back in the car, so I think we must be getting close to a conclusion, so I'm going to go down and check out what's happening. Okay, all done. They're just about to push off for the next job. They did a really good job. Definitely recommend these guys. 5-star tow bars. So the only problem I've come across so far is this is a standard tow ball that's been fitted, and because I'm getting a semi-off-road van, I've got an off-road connection on the van which is called a DO35, which hopefully a bit later you will see is quite different from this. And I had mentioned that in the email when I'd done the order, but they didn't know anything about it. They said they don't supply DR35 hitches. So given that I'm picking up the van early tomorrow morning, I'm now going to have to do some phoning around to try and find out where I can get a DR35 hitch from. But really neat job, I have to say. And this tow bar piece comes out, so if you're not going to be towing anything, you can actually minimize the impact at the back of the car, which is great. So there we go. Next step, pick up the van.